Welcome to SGL Spiritual Guiding Light. This is your weekly message for May 18th of 2023 to May the 21st of 2023. For those of you who are new to SGL Spiritual Guiding Light, welcome. As you can see, this is a new channel, so make sure that you subscribe so that you can be a part of the success and growth of this channel. Thank you. For those of you who have already subscribed to SGL Spiritual Guiding Light, welcome back. May you find the clarity, confirmation, understanding that you seek or need. So I said I'm going to just go ahead and do the weekly with you. First, we're going to pull. I'm going to let you know what your Buddha wisdom was for last week, and it says, cultivate perfection of wisdom. Not fire, hurt, poison, or sword and water can harm you. This also confirms divine protection. This also confirms your awareness of red flags. But for the most part, you are perfect in other people's eyes. So just keep that in mind. So let's go ahead and pull your new Buddha wisdom for your weekly. Keep in mind, this is a general weekly. This is not a personal weekly. So you may not resonate with every message, okay? All right. All inquiries, email spiritualguidinglight@gmail.com. There is no wrong question if you have a question. You can also be a spiritual guide in the light today by simply using the comment section, sharing your story, being a guiding light, putting your best foot forward, sharing your story. For some of you, we'll call those testimonies. And sometimes when you release your testimonies, it opens up some more space to allow things to show favor. All right. What is Buddha wisdom for the collective earth, air, and fire, water signs for May 18th of 2023 to May 21st of 2023? I hope all is well with you. It says, let go of clinging. View your situation as a witness. Your inner strength grows. So it's very direct for this weekly is don't be clingy to anything, whether it's your emotions, a person, a thing. And pertaining to viewing your situation as a witness, it's a suggestion to take yourself out of the situation and allow what needs to present itself. Allow it to speak its own wisdom to you, viewer. Now your inner strength grows. So there's maturity available to you, and you have access to maturity. Okay? That's your Buddha wisdom. Now, pertaining to your overall focus of last week with supreme protection, it says you are protected. Cords are being cut. Move beyond your limitations and trust. Okay, so there's investment within yourself or within a connection, and letting go of the past here. I feel like you have a lot of learning experiences, and it's not about the red flags. It's about allowing new to come in to teach you to add to the knowledge that you already possess, viewer, as well as whatever's inspiring you. It's kind of like, say you start something, whatever you're starting, or if it's a person, a connection, don't be so quick to cling to the connection. Okay, if it has to do with a project, don't be so quick to cling to the project. If it's a business, don't be so quick to cling to it. And also the way you feel, don't be so quick to just cling to certain type of emotions that you already have wisdom to, if that makes sense. Overall focus for the collective for the next 72. Overall focus for the collective in the next 72. I'm going to go ahead and read these two to you, but we're not going to keep these because we're only taking one. You can choose one out of the two. We have Dharma unfolding. This is gifts that was in birth in you before you were here and birth into the world. Your natural gifts, your talents. Okay. It says, remember that you are on a path. Take one step at a time to happiness. Okay. That could be a challenge for someone. And you could be clinging to happiness and there's some sense of disappointment, but you can remove those disappointments. Okay. And expect miracles. Okay. Remember that only love is real. Okay. Love is a commitment. Love is not a feeling, but love is kind, love is gentle. Okay. And there's different types of love. There's tough love, there's agony love, there's torture love, but the love that we demonstrate is kindness, gentleness. And I'm being guided to say this about agape love, which is no matter what you do to me, I'll always love you, right? But there is this sense of you needing to cut cords and not being clinging to things that no longer serve you. You can still be committed to loving, but there's also an agenda of you moving forward without any litigations. I don't know what that is. Litigations. Let's see. Litigations. Just one moment. Litigations, the process of taking the legal action. Okay. A lawsuit. Okay. All right. Overall focus for the collective earth, air, water, and fire signs. Overall focus for my earth, air, fire, and water signs. Heart awakening. That's that love, inspiration, right? It says awaken to acceptance and divine love, give and receive in balance. Your angel guide for last week, collective, was surrender. Okay. What was your first thought, your first pull when you say surrender? Okay. If you want to know details about this, the weekly is available to you on the podcast. Okay. The link is in the description box, so that is available to you. I haven't taken that down yet. Overall focus for the collective, my earth, air, angel guide message for my collective earth, air, and fire and water signs. I'm getting that there's someone in the collective. It doesn't matter. You're learning at this time, even if you don't want to, you can't run away from it. Because whatever gift that you have, that dharma, we have compassion. Okay. Now, in pertaining to compassion, it is a give and take. Compassion is dealing with low vibrational energies. It's not just about feeling sorry for someone. This is love intertwined with commitment and empathy. And it's saying, I understand your situation because I've been there before. So you're able to give compassion. For some of you, you're not at that level. You're like, I'm not wasting my time. I'm not putting in the energy, because you've already previewed an outcome. Okay. And your angel guides are saying this week you need to release compassion. For some of you, you're going to be receiving compassion. Accept that compassion. Accept the wisdom that's coming in that will awaken your heart chakra. Now, pertaining to compassion, let's go ahead and see what it entails. Lean not on your own understanding, viewer. All right. It says, Your angels are wrapping a light of compassion around you at this time, viewer, and guiding you to let go of conflict or the need to prove your point. The more you resist and fight, the unhappier and more drained you will be. Pointing out mistakes or mishaps or concentrating on the negative traits or actions of others will only hold you back. Don't let the unjust actions of others block your experience of joy and freedom. Take time to review where you are in life. You may be feeling held back or even consumed by frustration and anger. And ask your angels to shine their light upon you and the situation. Okay? That's your angel guide message for your weekly. Let's go ahead and move forward and get your overall weekly. You had the Emperor for last week. You can check out your weekly to get the details on that. All right. Overall message for the weekly for Earth, Air, Fire, and Water signs. If you don't know what your element is, viewer, if you are a fire sign, you are Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. If you are a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. And earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. After I pull this overall weekly, I will definitely pull some extra messages out for you, okay? As an extended life, healing, sunlight, nature, serenity, and spirit. So there's balance this week for some of you. Others of you, this is requesting that you balance yourself, balance your life, balance your healing, balance your sunlight, balance your nature, and balance your serenity and your spirit. Now let's talk about this. And pertaining to spirit, no one is exempt. This is building a relationship with your own belief system, as well as asking your angel guide, your spirit, your spiritual team, right? Allowing them to order your steps and putting them at the forefront, okay? And pertaining to serenity, I'm going to give that as your own personal assignment to look that up, how to maintain that, how to gain that, how to acknowledge serenity. And pertaining to nature is two perspectives here. Some of you need to ground yourself. Others of you need to accept you for who you are. And then you'll be able to see what it is that you need to modify within yourself this week. And pertaining to sunlight, a vibe in the most highest way, but don't try to be perfect. Okay, because one of the cards came out, you are perfect in people's eyes. Okay, and this sunlight could also be saying get out and get some sun. And pertaining to healing, vibing in your highest self is going to allow you to, it's going to shine light on areas of what you need to heal from at this time. And in pertaining to life, don't have expectations on how life is supposed to be. I'm not telling you to go with the flow, because if you go with the flow, we don't know how that water, that Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy is going to lead. Okay, so what you want to do is ask God to order your steps. Take one day at a time. And I really feel like this life is streaming from this compassion, whether you're receiving it or you're releasing it. And because you have heart awakening with your overall focus, okay? Awakening to acceptance and divine love. So overall weekly is balance, okay? Let's go ahead and pull some additional messages. Let's take a look at emotion, thoughts, and actions. This may not resonate with everyone. What you resonated with, your message probably was already delivered, but you're more than welcome to stay. This is my yes card. This is a clean slate. This is you're able to see clearly. You're reading between the lines. Your intuition is on point, especially when it comes to how you feel. We have sorrow is the situation, not for all, but for some. And sorrow doesn't necessarily mean a bad thing. You are able to understand why there is this hollow space within. Joy. I see joy. Have fun, laugh, smile. All right. We have rage. Someone could be mad, perky, cheerful, moved here. So there's someone, when you're happy, you expect the worst, because normally when you're happy, something happens. And that's not always having to be the outcome. Look at that. Yes, you have to change negative thinking, viewer. Okay. Now, everyone is intuitive, and not everyone uses their intuitive gifts. You are intuitive. So stop calling in negativity. Stop feeding it. Okay. Let's go ahead and move forward. What other messages do you have for my collective earth, air, fire, and water signs? What other messages do you have? Your schedule could be really busy at this time. Others of you, if you don't have a busy schedule, it's not about you not knowing what to do. It's like you're feeling stuck, and you need to either journal or pay attention to why your environment or your situation is this. You're going to need to declutter. Okay, get rid of some things. And some of you are refusing to do this. Some of you could be hoarders, and that's not to say in a negative thing. Some people just, it's hard to let go of things. Take a break. So someone is definitely, either your mind is racing, you're overwhelmed by the mind, and you're unable to get done what you need to get done. Others of you, it's saying you need to take a break before you crash. Okay. And it's giving me with that rage and sorrow. It's kind of like I'm seeing someone, it's like you are operating in compassion this week. And you may have this breaking point where you really give people your two senses and how you truly feel. But it's being guided for you to hold that back, because you were practicing compassion. But in reality, we have a breaking point where it's like, I did this, I did that. But remember, you were operating in compassion. Don't feed that negative energy, okay? What other messages do you have for love and joy? What makes your heart sing this week? When in doubt, do what you love. Let me say that again, viewer. When in doubt, do what you love. And it also says love and joy are the highest vibration. Okay. That came from your money bag. All right. For anyone experiencing the dark soul of the night, let's go ahead and see what messages come out for you for the weekly. Remember, overall is balance. Okay. Not temperance, give and take of how you feel. Balance the wholeness. Okay, mind, body, and soul. All right, what other messages do you have for my collective? We have the seed, the animal. I'm seeing here with this seed, you're able to see, and there's no need for you to react, because if you react, it may scare you, right? And we have the nectar. This is that compassion, and we have this seed here. So something has already sprouted, and I really feel like it's maturity. Yeah. So the dark night of the soul, you're not in the dark night of the soul anymore. It's like you're looking at the ashes, and you can't see yourself when you have been dipped in gold. Okay. All right. What other messages do you have for my collective for the weekly? Some of you have to inspire yourself, and you may feel like you don't have the energy to do so. And that balance is going to take you to greater heights this week. Steadfast, maintain your joy, and speak up. Remember, when you speak up, be mindful this week. This steadfast is taking one day at a time, creating your own recipe. Be mindful of what you eat this week. Be mindful of what you consume within your five senses. Prioritize. And that could be the agenda for the whole month, the remaining of the month is preparing for the the upcoming month that's to come. Okay. All right, let's look at the transcendence. What messages do you have for the collective earth, air, fire, and water signs, please? Some of you need to drink water. I'm not going to pound it on you because I'm really picky with my water. I like artesian water. I'm very picky about my water. All right. Demonstrate moral courage. Remember I said this maturity that's coming out, being the bigger person. And we have hindrance. Okay. And we have splenticity. Work smarter, not harder. And take one day at a time. Whatever this hindrance is, it's kind of like if you were to react, you're going to laugh later. But it's a learning experience. But you can prevent that. You can laugh at this hindrance of whatever is hindering you, but don't tease this low vibrational energy. It's just kind of like not a smirk and not entertaining this hindrance. It's acknowledging this hindrance and I'm trying to get the word. This is not a snake. It's like not maneuvering, rerouting yourself with maturity. Demonstrate moral courage. You are bigger than the situation. Okay. Your feelings could be feeling different at this time when it comes to heart awakening. This is a new birth of a heart and then an idea. Okay. Your heart rhythm is not like it was yesterday. All because of you speaking up. And it also could bring in balance and harmony as well. All right. What other messages? Let me see. I'm going to go ahead and pull. I haven't decided what I was going to call this deck yet, but we're going to pull. You're not going to resonate with every message, but it may help you if it's dealing with a person. Okay. Hold on. This is a lot of cards. All right. All right. What are the messages? This is dealing with a person. Someone is enticed. Okay. Manipulating energy. This week, you place yourself where it fits, whether this is you or someone coming in with this enticed energy. Someone is demi-romantic. This could also be talking about someone stepping into who they are and finding out their identity. Okay. This week. And there could be a sense of the reaction that you thought you weren't going to be accepted, and you are. Someone is overweight, plump, and we have holistic. We have stocky. Okay. Whoever is overweight, you're very attractive. Your energy is very, very, very hypnotizing. Whoever is plump, you're demi-romantic. And whoever is stocky is a holistic person. Okay. Can be in spirituality. They can be a reader themselves. Doesn't have to be, but in the form of holistic. Okay. Those are the energies of a person specific person. Let's go ahead and pull your affirmation. Thank you so much for tapping into your weekly. And whatever you need to release this week, this is your monthly. If you have not checked out your monthly, do so. The description. It's your responsibility to always release. It's not just going to happen one time. This is an ongoing cycle. Okay. Affirmation. It says, open your heart and drink in this glorious day. Beautiful. That is your weekly. Those were your channel messages. You may not have resonated with every message, and that is okay. All right. Make sure that you subscribe to this new channel. And again, for those of you who have already subscribed, welcome back. And I hope you found your clarity and confirmation that you needed. Also, be a spiritual guiding light by using the comment section. What resonated with you, do share. You can also give your testimony if you choose to. Either than that, email spiritualguidinglight@gmail.com. Go over to the podcast. There is a lot of collective and general readings over there for you. All right. Don't forget, love is kind, love is gentle, and that is you and I.